Off the Shelf, La Bataille d'Orthez, February 27, 1814. Okay, combat units. Let's first of all consider size. So here is this is a regiment. The 3 dots over the unit type indication there. 3 dots, regiment. 2 dots, like this, is a battalion. And then 1 dot is a company or squadron. So unit size first, the dots at the top center, 3, 2, or 1. Let's look at infantry. So infantry here, the X in the center box there, yeah, infantry. This is the general side of the counter. On the general side of the counter, we have, in addition to size indicator, we have the unit, I guess, identification. So this is the 43rd Regiment. 43rd Regiment of the 1st Brigade, 4th Division. Let me see. Yep, that's correct. 4th Division. Then we have 11 is its size in increments, and 7 its movement allowance or movement potential. Yeah, so 11 increments, that's its size or strength. 7 is its movement potential or movement allowance. The specific side of this unit shows the 43rd line, again the name of the unit, has a printed fire value of 10. 28 is its melee value, and its morale rating of 24. So fire, melee, morale. Okay, and yeah, and this is a line infantry unit. And by the way, this 43rd Regiment we can also look at its constituent battalions. So here we have the 1st Battalion, 43rd Regiment, 1st Brigade, 4th Division, and the 2nd Battalion, 43rd Regiment, 1st Brigade, 4th Division. So these 2 battalions make up this regiment. All right, let's look at, there you go, light infantry. That looks unique, and that one looks unique too. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Now let's take a look at this company. This is a company from, yeah, I think the 1st Battalion, 48th Regiment. Flip it over to its backside. And while I'm looking at it, this is how graphically you can tell French from non-French. French has a white back. Non-French has the light gray back. Okay, so the specific side of the light infantry, again, has a fire value of 4, morale value of 2, melee value of 2, morale value of 16. The range of 2, and the coronet there means that it is light infantry. Yep. All right. Take a look at cavalry. So we have a cavalry regiment there. Same thing, 21st Regiment there of the, I think the right of the yeah, the right. All right, 10 increments, 14 movement potential. 21st Chasseurs. Skirmish value of 4 in parentheses there. Melee value of 30, morale of 24. So that is cavalry. Then we have artillery. Grab this artillery here. Designation on the right again. Still increments and movement potential on the specific side. We have fire value of 14 at short range, 9 at medium range, 4 at long range, maximum range of 8. Morale rating of 23. Yeah, morale rating of 23 and melee value of 3. And again, that's its specific side. I'm starting to think that these La Bataille games are hard to actually show, short of just playing. But I'll continue on a bit more with what I started here. Let's take a look at a leader. It has an increment of 0. I think all leaders have an increment of 0. Movement potential of 8. They're placed in the chain of command. This is the right, R for right. The French right wing. So let's figure out. So it is a white background, so we know this is French. This is, Raille. Yeah, whatever. Top left number is the modifier that applies to infantry units that melee, either as attacker or defender. So as an attacker is basically his melee modifier, I guess. In the attack is 2 and the defense is 3. Bottom left number, a 1 in this case, is how the leader would affect cavalry involved in melee, as either attacker or defender. Top right number, in this case a 1, is the modifier that applies to attack dice roll of artillery that executes fire attacks. There is no modifier for artillery involved in melee. And then 3, the bottom right number, 3 in this case, modifies all of the morale check dice rolls for units stacked with the general. So in this case it's basically melee, cavalry, artillery, and morale. Melee, cavalry, artillery, morale. Okay. And some leaders can have dashes here, which means that they have no bonuses in one way or the other. No bonuses. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Leaders can have negative values. So a null value will be blank or a dash, but you can have negative values. Okay. Let's see if an aide-de-camp is any different. This is an aide-de-camp. Aide-de-camp. Every leader at Corps Army level will have at least one ADC. ADCs are essentially treated as leaders. Okay, so this aide-de-camp has a 1 for melee, nothing for cavalry, 1 for artillery, 1 for morale checks. Alright, let's try this a little differently. These are the French forces. I want to set up for the first scenario, which is a small scenario fought on about 1/4 of the map area. So to finish setup, I want to know what formation each of these units are in, and if it's the formation I want. So let's start way here in the west here. I mean, the non-French forces are going to be coming from this way towards this village here. So the French are going to orient their defense this way. There's this unit. It is a light unit because it got the cornet there. It is out front. It is out front. Yeah. So there it is. It's out front. It's a battalion from the 12th Regiment, 2nd Battalion from the 12th Regiment. It's out here alone. I want it to be a skirmisher. So I want it to be in skirmish order, or skirmish order. Only certain infantry and cavalry units may enter skirmish order. So if it has a cornet, so it has a cornet. Okay, they can deploy as skirmishers. So no informational marker is used. You flip it over to its specific side. Coming units with a potential. Okay. Okay. All right. Units in skirmish order always face a hex vertex. So this is correct. An infantry unit with 3 or more increments. Oh, this has 4 increments. 4 increments. Why did? Don't know why these Clash of Arms markers slide on my plastic. Okay. An infantry unit with 3 or less increments must form skirmish order in 1 hex. And it will have 4 front hexes and 2 flank hexes. Infantry units with 4 or more increments like this must form skirmish order in 2 hexes. So I put him between 2 hexes like that. It now has 5 front hexes. Front hexes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flank, rear, flank. Okay. Okay, looking at the infantry here, we have a battalion in 1 hex in line formation. That's because it is clear terrain. The counter is facing a vertex, so it has front, front, flank, flank, rear, rear. Next to it is an infantry battalion set up in 2 hexes. So it has front, 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 flank, flank. Wait. Oh. Okay. I guess it's front, 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 flank, flank, rear, rear, rear. Okay. Behind it is a infantry battalion in column. It's facing a hex side. So it has 3 front, 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 flank, flank, and rear. Next to it is artillery, which I want unlimbered on the high ground there. Make sure that's right. Okay. Unlimbered artillery by itself needs to face a hex side. So that's its ammunition wagon. I guess the ammunition wagon could be down there, I guess. Okay. It's unlimbered artillery. Maybe it should be faced that way. And they're going to have 3 front hexes and 3 rear hexes, I think. Okay. Leaders, cavalry, and column. 10 increments. I wonder if I have to show him in another hex. I'm not sure about that yet. Okay. This unit, I'll leave him in column. Okay, so this game is really not gonna work for how I normally do this. So I think I'm just gonna have to play and talk about stuff as I go. I'll leave this French deployment as it is for now, and again the non-French will be traveling this way towards this village, Saint Bois and Place Saute, that village there. So yeah, I'll do it that way. This is not really much at all like the La Bataille aux Champs that I played from ATO magazine. This is going to be the maneuver unit / chit pole version of the design of the rules.